Joining us on the line now is Sarah Hegdal. She is the Auburn Hills Recreation Department Director, I assume. Sarah, is that correct?
Yes, it's Sage.
Oh, Sage. That's what it says right here on my sheet of paper. It says Sage. Forgive me. I had my thumb over it, and all I saw was yes, and I figured, okay. So you're the director of the Auburn Hills Recreation Department. Is that correct?
That's correct.
All right, great. So now everybody can see you on Zoom. Thank you very much for joining us. You probably know your friend Jennifer Tucker over in West Bloomfield. She's going to check in a couple of minutes, and we're going to find out all about bees in the D. But right now, by the way, thank you for joining us. Say hello to everyone in Auburn Hills for us. And anything you can do to spread the word about this broadcast, we appreciate it. We're here to get coronavirus information out every day. And we thank all of our radio stations and TV outlets. We're working on more. You're doing some pretty amazing stuff too, Sage. You have a virtual recreation program going on. Tell us about it.
Right. Well, when all of our classes and programs were canceled, we just immediately thought, what can we do to continue to engage with our community and do the things that we would normally do, like offer the different types of programming that we do, whether it's nature programming, health and wellness, physical fitness, those types of things where people depend on us to provide a good quality of life for them. We just wanted to continue to do that in any way that we could. So we just started trying to do some activities and some virtual classes on Facebook and a little bit on Instagram as well.
Well, that's a great idea. It's a great idea. So how does that work, and what kind of classes are you holding?
Well, we just started over the last couple of weeks. So one of the things that we're trying to do is just some family engagement activities. So those types of things would be challenging people to build something with Legos and to post a picture of it on our social media, or to do a puzzle, or to build a marble run, or those types of things that are non-screen activities where kids can be engaged with their family at home and still engage with their community at large through Facebook. So those types of at-home engagement activities. We're also doing virtual field trips. So what we do with that is we have some video that we're putting together as a field trip. Our first one airs tomorrow, and that's of our new nature center lodge out at our nature center. But then we also have our police department coming up, our fire department coming up, and then our DPW building, so people can kind of see what's going on inside those areas during this time, and how they're still working around the clock to protect us and keep us safe during this time. So we'll get a little inside peek at that. We're doing nature activities and outdoor education. So what we would normally do as a class, we're just taking a video of and trying to adapt the things that we would normally do in person to something that families can do at home. Or if they choose to go to a park, some of it is activities that they could do while they're at the park.
Sage, I saw that that the state said that the state parks, for the most part, are open. We are allowed to go outside to get some exercise. Now, we certainly want people to put on a mask, but we are allowed to go out. Are the parks in Auburn Hills open? Are people using them, and how's it going?
Yeah, the parks are open, as well as the trails, such as the Clinton River Trail. The restrooms are closed, the water fountains are off, and our playgrounds are closed, as well as our basketball courts. Our skate park is also closed. So green spaces and trails are open, but facilities and other areas that pose a higher risk are closed. And it's going pretty well for the most part. I think the important thing is that we all need to work together to observe what the CDC has put out for us, with the 6-foot distancing still in parks, making sure that you follow the CDC's guidelines on hygiene prior to coming out to the parks, warning people if you're going to pass, if you're on a trail, letting them know that you're there. wearing your mask.
It was so
And then
funny,
just
Sage. It was so funny the other day, if I can interrupt. It was so funny. I was out riding my bike, and as I got close to anybody, they would like go off in the other direction. So people are getting it. It's beautiful today. It was beautiful over the weekend. I think people are figuring it out. We got to run along. I got so much news.
Okay.
I want to thank you very much, Sage. I'll never call you Sarah
you.
again. Sorry about that, but I want to thank you.
That's okay.
Bravo to you and the Auburn Hills Rec Department. We're going to talk to the West Bloomfield Rec Department and other folks. I mean, listen, this is hard. I mean, let's be honest. This is hard on everybody right now. And I appreciate everything that's going on in all of our communities to either save lives or make things a little bit better. I can see you're working today to try to do that. So thank you for joining us. And tell everybody to tune in to the Megacast. And right in your area on 89.5 from 10 to noon. And if you got any other news that the local communities should know, please check in with us, okay?
Great, we will. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Sage. I really appreciate it. Just Tyler, just another person here making a big difference in our community, trying to help people get through this.